Hello, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you more content as the Neo King for another Neo Nectar deck profile. So, with this new set, this is now the other deck that gets played. It's called Shera Arboros. So, Arboros is very interesting and very quite powerful in the fact that it is a deck that likes to call more units out and then give them power when you're on the grade 3. So major points of this deck is that it is a Riot Chain based deck. So look at the baby dragon Ratatouille. So Arboros Dragon Ratatouille is when rode upon by Arboros Birch. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. And add Arboros Dragon Seraph or Timber to your hand. If not, call this unit. When rode upon by any other unit other than Branch, call this card. Major thing about Ratatouille is that it is a ride chain, so you need to be able to ride this properly. So what we're going to go over is the next major points. So here is your PGs. You have to run them. Next, we run Corolla Dragon at 2. You can run it at 3, up to you. It's very important to know this, is that the number of units you need to at least have is 2 to 3 because of the ability of cloning. So Arboros Dragon Branch, if Ratatouille is in your soul, it becomes a plus 1000. When rode upon by Arboros Dragon Timber, call a card with the same card name as your rearguard from your deck. So very much helpful, very useful. I think what they should do to boost the ride chains is make this Vanguard / rearguard so that they, as long as the card is in soul, it checks and it becomes 8Ks and 10Ks. Very much would help ride chain decks a little bit better. When placed, if your damage zone has 4 or less cards, we run Musketeer Mina because we need to have limit break enablers. Even if, let's say you're on damage 2 and you have a Mina in your hand, you can call it. And then clone it, and then you go from 2 to 4. Then you proceed to be from their grade 2 pushing more damage than they like. Next, I run Night Avenger Gene because Gene is still fantastic because he can be called out by his other half. Then I play Maiden of Rainbow Wood. So if I don't need to call to clone, I can use that to counterblast to draw. But if you guys want, switch it out for the 10k based unit. Because having a 10k might help you out a little bit more, just so you have at least a few viable options. Next, we run 4 Timbers, because if Arboros Birch is in your soul, it gains plus 1000. And when run upon by Arboros Sephiroth, call a card with the same name as one of your rearguards. So it comes down to a lot of planning if you want to call another grade 2. You got to make sure you have 2 grade 2s and place it 1 in the back row. But here's Tulip Musketeer Arma. I still think 5 limit break enablers are necessary for decks with limit break. Usually only a few decks can run a full playset on both lines and get away with it. But I think 5 is really good. Next, I run 4 of Gene because I know. So when this unit attacks, hits a Vanguard, return this unit to your deck to call Knight of Verde Gene from your deck at rest. And then Avatar of the Plains Bahamut. I can possibly switch this out for Maiden of Trailing Rose as the backup, but I feel like having him in there, I play 2 stands, the rest draws, because I feel like having draws to fill, even though you can clone, might not be always optimal. But counterblast to restand, so if you don't have to clone, this causes restanding, so you get the multi-attacks off anyway. So that really helps. And then we have Laurel because plus 2k is very fantastic. And then Sephiroth is our winning image slash ace of the deck. So limit break at the start of the battle phase. All units with the same name gain plus 3k. Counterblast to call a card of the same name as your rear guard. If Arboros Timber is in your soul, it becomes 11k. So with that, without a further ado, we will take it on to the next challenge. So guys, normally I do not wear onesies if you first time being here. This is just because if I get 5 gifted subs during a day, my Saturday streams will become known for onesies. So I just want to make it so that if it comes down to it, we kind of have our own way of having fun. So here's a problem we're going to be running into right now is Narukami is like one of the hardest matchups for this deck for the fact that they can retire stuff. And they can retire stuff if we don't even want them to. So even building a board state sometimes becomes really hard to do so. And the major downfall of this deck is since it's so reliant on calling copies, if you do not hit like the grade 1 or grade 2 right away, another grade 1 to be able to clone, you kind of don't have any grade 1 plays. So we're going to just turn Endo because I'm not sacking a PG to the gods. So that is just not something I do. Again, there are a lot of options you can run in Seraph because of the fact that all options are almost viable. I mean, you can put in Musketeer support to bring it up in more power and consistency, but I think Seraph is just very good in power. It just needs oomph sometimes. Okay, look, that grade 1 would have been quite useful, but we didn't draw it in time. Oh, there's a birch. So, I'm not going to place the birch on the field just yet. Just because of the fact I can do a lot more because we have to worry about this killing off our unit. So what we're going to do is not call. Actually, yeah, we're going to call this because we get a free call. And then Seraph can call and clone the grade 2 if we need to. So, battle. What we're hoping for is a trigger after this hit, as long as he doesn't hit one. Sadly, he hit a trigger, so we don't even hit if we get our trigger. So we're not going to invoke this because we don't need to. Swing in. Sad day. His turn. Like, the biggest issue of this deck with Seraph is the fact that they don't call enough from board or have a way of returning stuff. Yep, day 1, both decks built. You know this, I'm the Neo King. Well, technically, I'm the Pumpkin King as well. So, with that, this video will be going up on YouTube, guys, so say hi to YouTube when you get a chance. So, definitely, guys, here's one mango, and we're going to definitely see... Yeah, you're the Furry King. Who you joking? So, he nullified our grade 2. Very interesting. So we're going to call. I don't like that he has that 10k there. That's not fair. So we're going to activate skill. We're going to call you. I don't like that I just sat there without a grade 2 blockade. Okay. Retire. So, at least this column will hit for something. You're the Furry King, let's be honest. Don't joke around, you're the Furry King. Oh, you're just saying hi to King. Got it. Furry King, you came on furry. Nice. We're going to at least put a couple cards back. So. Oh, I was hoping for a stand trigger. Dang. No stands for me. It's okay. We're to 2 damage anyway. Tied up the game. But yes, everyone, do not think this is me being a 1Z Vanguard player. This is just because if I get 5 subs during the week, I will do a stream in a 1Z. Because I feel like it gives incentive for fun's whimsical events. So he can bring me up to Limit Break 4. Go ahead. Oh, come on. Stop giving him triggers. Okay, PG. That's fine. But we lose a grade 1. I'm not too thrilled on that, but he'll swing into me. Ew. Oh, it gets +3. Okay, so. God dang. There goes. Nah, I got 2 more PGs. It's not that big of a deal. Draw. Serot. Huh. Yes, proceed to main phase. Since Seraph is here, activate skill. We're going to grab a Timber from deck to call. So, and now we're going to go into battle. Look at this column numbers. 23, 24. Doesn't even matter. Oh, come on. Stop giving him triggers. It's not fair. Heal trigger. Taking it. Aw. Okay, we brought him to 4 damage, but the only issue here now is if he goes into Vermilion, we might have to worry a little bit. What I'm hoping for is hitting some draw triggers, and then the following turn, nope, he's not getting off of it. So he's going to negate our grade 2 and then swing in 3 times. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, now he's got a grade 2 on board. That's cute. Oh, critical trigger. Nice. Wasting those crits. I take those. I take those as wins. So now he's going to swing in twice. So he can bring me to 5, or he's going to swing into my rear guard. I'm betting on the rear guard swing. Nope. He went right for the Van's hit. Okay. So I can grab, I think, no more Timbers. Okay. So we got a 10K guaranteed hit. So 10K, this restands. Okay. Proceeding to main phase. So I know what exactly I'm going to do here. So battle. So these will gain numbers. $10K bumps him up, and then I get 2 more attacks straight into his face. Perfect. This is why I like running him, because then my turns are still just way wacky powerful. So 23. Does he have another PG? First check. Second check. Nope, but he has to heal out. Does he get the heal? Nope. And with that, guys, this is the power of Sherrod. With those consistent 24k turns, I cannot express how much it is just that powerful, guys. Definitely, if you get a chance, try out both of these decks. One might be your playstyle, the other might be your playstyle. And remember, this is Ride My Avatar, known as King of the Neos Nectars. So, definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next.